argue if he was one of the top three, definitely on all ballots as far as Rookie of the Year. Was really impressed that first round of the playoffs because you could see that his shooting and scoring ability was amazing. He got better than the regular season. The first round, he got better in round 2 and in Eastern Conference Finals. So impressed how when the stakes went higher, he got better, and he showed you some portions of his game that we didn't see during the regular season. Now he's got to work a little bit on his defense, got to get his body a little bit stronger. But 2 years ago, this kid was playing high school basketball. Yep. I mean, he was trying to get ready for the state high school tournament. So very impressive. Looking forward to watching more basketball. Jason Tatum. If you're a fan of basketball, because he does a lot of things fundamentally right, you have to be a fan of Tatum.
Man, when he puts on about 15 more pounds, he's going to be even more of a problem. Because the only weakness I can see with him right now, aside from regular some rookie inconsistencies, is he can get back down. He's going to be playing bigger guys out on the wing. You saw LeBron take advantage of that. Other guys will be able to as well. But every rookie, that's the smallest they'll ever be. Like, he will get bigger. Look at how thin Anthony Davis was to how bulky he is now. Here's the complete list of rookies to score more points in the playoffs than Jason Tatum. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and that's it. And that's by 1 point. He was one made basket away from scoring more points in this postseason than any rookie ever. He played the second most minutes of any rookie ever. He's scored more playoff points than any under 21-year-old ever. Like, to do this where you have to be the guy because of injuries to your team and to do it repeatedly round after round, it is now a real discussion. If you could have any of these three rookies, Simmons, Mitchell, Tatum, I think if you polled 100 people, all three of them would get 25, 30-plus votes. Like, it is a real question who is the best of this rookie class moving forward. He asserted himself into that conversation when in the regular season he was probably a clear third in that conversation.
Another tip of the cap to Danny Ainge, just saying.
Yes.
But I think equally as important was how he wasn't thrown by the moment. He had to go up against LeBron James in a Game 7 with the entire basketball world watching him, and the moment was never too big for him. It never felt that way this entire postseason. The whole team carried themselves that way, but led by Jason Tatum, which was really impressive to see.
Last year, he played 27 games for Duke. This year, last night, I think it was the 99th game, 98th game last night. Like, very impressive. So I wasn't shocked that he played that well last night because I've seen him play all during the season. I've seen him play in the playoffs, and he continued that last night. And, Jenny, you mentioned a good point, and that's the pressure, the stakes. What other rookie? Because we saw Ben Simmons first round of the playoffs against Miami, swear up and down. Nick was like, oh, my God, it's Magic Johnson. All right, this guy right here. Second round, not so much Magic. What was they called? Tragic Johnson.
Tragic Johnson.
Yes, all right. Something Simmons, whatever type of word you want to put on it before that, his game didn't keep rising because he's got holes in his game. The #1 pick, Markelle Fultz, didn't see him in the playoffs, but mop-up time. So when you're looking at Tatum being the #3 pick, Ainge getting the player that they wanted, when they had the #1 selection, getting him at #3, and seeing the overall results, you can be nothing but pleased in Tatum.
And when you're talking about the Celtics' future, I understand, the future's so bright, so the reason it's so bright more than anything else, more than Kyrie coming back, more than Hayward coming back, more than the draft capital, is Jason Tatum. You want to win an NBA championship, there's one rule that 95% of champions have applied to, or it's applied to them. You got to have a top 5 player in the league. As good as Kyrie is, he's never been a top 5 player. I don't know if he ever will be. I know Hayward won't be. This kid has a chance to be.
Yeah, I think it's the totality of it all, though. Him, Jaylen Brown, Rozier.
Oh, of course.
And we know how good Gordon Hayward is, and if you're going into a series, you're going to need Kyrie. So he might not never be in the top 5, but the totality of that coach coaching this team with having a closer, having another wing player in Gordon Hayward, they have a phenomenal future.
I fully agree with that.
All right.